Okay, and he says that this is what he said. As I demonstrated that he supposedly showed that there was consent involved. So it's not rape in Sunan Abu Dawud 22050 yeah. No, you haven't. That Islam is against rape. No, all you've done. No, all you've done is shown that Islam is contradictory when it comes to rape, but not really. For whoever heard of Sunan al-Bahaqi? Sunan Abu Dawud is one of the Sunnis regard. But who is al-Bahaqi? Never heard of him until you presented him. Al-Bahaqi. Oh, what's that? Okay. And I can bring more hadiths. Then your argument here is left as a straw man, since Islam is against rape, sex with woman, consent. And if Islam is against rape, then you make null and void a major hadith, Sunan Abu Dawud, that allows for it with 22150. And again, you fail to show consent of not only the woman, but the husband, Quran 424. But the husband, 424 is alluding to, with quote, forbidden to, O Muslim, are married women. You can't have sex with married women, except that's the key word here that opens the door to Muslims being able to have sex with married women, quote, which your right hand possess, slave girl who is married. Then there is no need to repeat my hadiths, which will help me to keep my response short. I think he means response short. And again, all you've done, if this Sunan al-Bahaqi trumps Sunan Abu Dawud, is make null and void a major hadith, Sunan Abu Dawud, that allows for rape with 22150. And again, you fail to show consent of not only the woman, but the husband. Quran 424 is, I pretty much hit him the exact same thing again, right hand possession. So yeah, Islam allows slavery. Wow, you actually admitted that. But you must treat your slave well, even if he or she isn't a Muslim. How do you get the slave being treated well when you can have sex with his wife? See the first part of Quran 424, please. There is something wrong with allowing slavery if you treat them as your brothers. Having sex with their wives? Treat them like your brothers? Okay. Where? Oh, yeah, treat them like your brothers? Okay. Again, where is the consent from not only the wife, but the husband? Guess what? No Muslim, including you, can ever show the consent of either couple to lessen the great evil of the first part of Quran 424 and how it's reported, handed down in Dawud 22050 and Muslim 834, 32, 34, 33. I can bring a hadith that says, don't call them my slave, call them my brothers. Oh, that I'm sure you can. Brothers whose wives you can apparently violate for, again, where is the consent of him anywhere in the quote clear signs handed down that explain things fully in detail to lessen the great evil of the first part of Quran 424 and how it's reported handed down in Dawud 22050 and Muslim 834, 32, 33. If you want, again, about sex, here it's about sex without consent, rape. Thanks for being truthful here. We are talking about here, I'm going to bring a verse for it. Well, it's about time. So where is it? I continue to wait for that scripture. Where is it? 419. Yusuf Ali, O ye who believe, ye are forbidden to inherit women against their will. Oh, that sounds sweet, but what if they aren't Muslim? Oh, that's right. See Quran 424, or there's a contradiction brewing in the clear signs, right? Nor should you treat them with harshness. Don't use Quran 434 and beat them if you fear rebellion from them. Then a contradiction in the clear signs. I see. That ye may take away part of the dower that ye have given them, except where they been guilty upon lewdness. Right. Then you lock them up in their home till death takes them, or, quote, until Allah appoint a way. Quran 15. Or Muhammad, I mean Allah, thinks of something better, a point away. True? It goes to show you just how the Quran is not eternal when it says it is. You know? And it goes to show you that really is abrogation, you know? And that Muhammad really was writing the Quran. Until Allah think of a better way, you know? Right. On the contrary, live with them on the footing of kindness and equity. Oh, that really sounds sweet, but it's contradicted by Quran 4:34. That abrogates unless the woman can beat the man, you know? If she fears rebelling from him. But it's contradicted by Quran 4. Yeah. 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 Kindness and equity, yeah. But it's contradicted by 4:34 that abrogates 4:19 because 4:34 comes after Quran 4:19. If you take a dislike to them, it may be that you dislike a thing and Allah brings about through it a great deal of good. Says the thing that boasts of being the best of deceivers. There are so many things to start here, but go ahead, read through it. All you're doing is proving the Quran is contradictory. And again, back to the first part of Quran 4:24 and how it's reported handed down in Sahih Muslim and Dawud. Where is the word consent from either couple? In the hope of finding favor in the eyes of their captors in case of defeat. Oh, I read that to you, yeah. Yeah, he took that out of, he put that there. It's like, what's this thing about in the hopes of finding favor in the eyes of their captors in case of defeat? He left out the part that they dressed up, the women, the infidel women dressed up nice in case they were captured by, you know, Muslims. They wanted to, you know, find favor in the eyes of the captor, you know. And so if so, sounds like there is nothing wrong with Sunan Abu Dawud 2:20 and 50 after all. It's a part of how the first part of Quran 4:24 was handed down. Or are you going to take that back? Oh, yeah. Or are you going to take that back? Again, where do you see permission being asked in the Quran? You know, the clear signs handed down that explain things fully in detail. Where do you see permission being asked to have sex with someone's wife for the first part of Quran 4:24? Where? Yeah. And he tries to throw out John McClintock, James Strong, Encyclopedia, you know, what gives you the right to say whatever you want? Because I've said that before. See, he's trying to respond to what I said here, so I'm going to skip down to where it gets where he thinks he produced something, okay? Okay, so it appears I made two different arguments that is not going to work for your buddy. Oh? Not work for you. Not work for your buddy. Call me buddy. It calls me buddy, yeah. So it appears I made two different arguments that is not going to work for your buddy. Oh? Again, where is the consent of the couple? You know, you have women who followed their father and husbands to the war, put on their finest dresses and ornaments previous to an engagement in the hope of finding favor in the eyes of their captors in case of defeat. Thus, adultery is just fine in Islam, true? Because where does it say their husband would be killed, so the woman and Muslim who killed her husband could have sex without committing adultery? Where? And of course he hasn't answered that one yet. Then so another time I say, oh, I'm sure you can. It's called snow and diversion, or as I call it, taqiyya, line for Allah, thinks we can. Quran 3:28, 16:106, and most saying words to see. And here we are in the part that I consider it the most disgusting among your arguments, calling me a liar. Then why do you? You know, then why do you lie?